Sorry about that. We got cut off there. Anyway, so my rating for Stephen King's It Chapter 2 is a 8.5 to an 8.7 out of 10. You gotta go see it. I saw it opening day, at the theaters, and it is really, really good. Anyway, so there's that review, and I am also going to give you a review about another movie that I saw a few days ago. I did not do a video then because I was not feeling so good. Well, it was actually a week ago. I had some medical problems. I'm fine now. I'm just fine now, but anyway, so lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I last week I saw a movie called Blinded by the Light. Another really, really good movie. I highly recommend it. So basically, that movie, I want to say it's like an indie film in a sense. So when I went and saw it, it's basically the whole movie is wrapped around Bruce Springsteen music. I was not so much of a fan of Bruce Springsteen before, but now that I have seen this movie, I liked a few of his songs here and there, but now that I've seen this movie, I have so much more appreciation for his music, and I'm going to be checking out his music more often. I'm probably thinking about just checking out his greatest hits, and probably buying that on vinyl record. And so the entire movie is wrapped around. So the movie takes place in the 80s, and the entire movie is wrapped around Bruce Springsteen music, and it follows the journey of a teenager. I think he's like 17 years old, and he's Pakistani, and he's struggling. He's living in Europe with his family, and he's struggling to basically find himself. He wants to be a writer, and he's struggling as a typical teenage boy is struggling. At the same time, he's also struggling with the fact that he's Pakistani, and so he's not fitting in the over in the UK. Over, I think it was like England. So he's not fitting in at all, and he's really struggling, and he meets a girl, he falls in love. It's a romantic comedy drama, and it's apparently, I did not know this until I saw the film. It's apparently based off of a true event or a true story, and so he becomes a writer. He's already a writer, but he doesn't have the confidence. And then he comes across some Bruce Springsteen cassette tapes that his friend loans him, and he falls in love with the music, and so he's inspired by Bruce Springsteen's music, and so he's able, his inspiration, helps him with his poetry, and it's a really, really good movie. I also recommend checking it out, and he gets discovered for his writing, and he wins some awards, and like I said, it's based off of a true story, and it was a really good movie. I give that a 7.5 out of 10, and I give Stephen King's It Chapter 2 an 8.5 or an 8.7. I can't decide. Somewhere in there, a out of 10. Yeah, 8.5 to, so let's just say 8.6 out of 10. So anyway, you guys have an awesome night. Peace.